All right, guys. Let's get this into the playlist. All right. We just got some news today. The reason why we're going live today with the labor update, we just got some news that just broke. So let's go on right now. All right. I'm going to mute the mic so you guys will mostly hear the video. So, all right. See you later, guys.
Okay, next week is busy for parents and kids. It's Halloween, but also there could be some significant impact when it comes to the education system. Ontario education workers are in a strike position as of Thursday. With more on what schools will look like and what staff and parents can expect is Laura Walton, president of CUPE's Ontario School Board Unions. I'm sorry, that is CUPE's Ontario School Board Council of Unions. I meant to say, Laura, as always, thank you for joining us. I want to start off by reminding our viewers that mediation is set to resume on Tuesday, and then you're in a legal strike position as of Thursday. So you have some 48 hours there. In saying that, what is the plan? I mean, are you anticipating if you don't get a deal, this will be a strike, or are you going to move forward with job action? Because I imagine you have a sense of what you'll instruct your members.
Definitely. I think, it's not so much what I instruct members, but it's also what workers are saying back to us. And I think that's really, really important. What we know is that we have 3 days coming up for mediation, and our goal is to get in there and get a deal. Right? No one wants to be on the picket line. No one wants to be on strike. But what we know is that we can no longer afford to continue in the way that we're going in our schools. And so at this point, if we're not able to reach a deal, I could see there being full withdrawal of services.
And that would be a strike then? I mean, what would that look like?
That could be a strike if there is not a deal reached. And the goal is, I'm going to reiterate that, the goal is to have a deal. But in the absence of a deal, it would look like a full strike, yes.
And Laura, so we want to be able to help out parents and students and the other educators in the school system who wouldn't be partaking in job action or on strike, like teachers, for example. What would the job action look like? Do you think that CUPE would say to a custodian, look, change the garbage for health and safety purposes, but nothing else? I mean, can you give us some clarity?
Yeah, so if at 12:01, if we're in a full strike position, there will not be custodians to even change the garbage, period. They will not be in schools. EAs will not be in schools, ECEs, secretaries, IT, anyone who's covered by CUPE. If this is a full job, action with a full removal of services, there will not be in schools.
And I know this is not up to you, but then in saying that, can schools safely remain open? Do you think?
In my mind, I don't think they can. And I think it's really disappointing that there has to be a situation where people remove their services in order for people to appreciate the services that are actually being provided. We have heard that folks are going to try and stay open. I'm not sure what that's going to look like or how that's going to look like, but we have heard that is kind of the route that they want to take.
And I know your goal is to get a deal. That is the goal of the government as well. When we've chatted with them, how confident are you? I remember sitting here the last time around, and it was about 11 p.m. and the deadline was 11:59, and a deal was reached. Based on how things have gone, that recently the mediator said, take a break and come back to the table. Do you really think, can you sit here and say, I do think a deal is possible by 11:59 on Wednesday?
I think a deal is possible. I think what's going to be determined is whether this minister is willing to make a deal. We know from the FAO yesterday that the money is there. We know today that gas prices are going up, so the necessity of these wage increases happening is also there. We know that parents did not respond kindly to the $200, $250 checks that were issued last week. It is removing services. It's taking money out of our schools. And parents have been very clear. We need need those services in schools. We need these folks in schools. So I'm always hopeful that, we will be able to get a deal before, we reach that key, deadline. But really, I think that's up to the fact that the minister needs to recognize the money is there. We don't need to save this for a rating day. The issues are happening in our schools today. The money needs to be invested today.
Okay, Laura, thank you. And just to tail off here for a moment, for the education minister's perspective, he has said on our channel he thinks the compensation package is reasonable and responsible. He also is hoping for a deal, but the government has said they will act if they have to. He has not been clear on what that action will be. So just wanted to add in his perspective here for the tail end. We appreciate your time, Laura, always. And
Thanks,
we'll be chatting next week. Thank you, Laura.
We will. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
There could be a strike in Ontario schools 3 weeks this Thursday.
And there we have it. We just got all of the information from a lot of the media. There will be a full strike as of Thursday, November 3rd. It means that schools, we don't know, that's up to the boards to decide. This is a major development that we have now seen. We have been doing these updates, and this is now my 8th update. And we're officially announcing this. And we we're coming out with this announcement. Starting November 3rd and thereafter until further notice, we will be increasing this to daily updates. Instead of weekly, we are going up to daily updates on how many days we're out, how many days, and how long it takes until we get back. So that is a major development. Other major developments when it happened. Normally, because on like Wednesday, we really realized it. Today, this is critical information that at least we were able to hear this. This is a strike deadline. We have been knowing this for weeks, months. We've now known this. We've known this since May. We've known since the end of August that we were likely heading toward a full strike. And this was like, so you go back to my August 29th video. I'm actually going to be link it right here in the chat. For you guys see. Video here and wait. Yeah, and if people recall, the last time we were in this position, wasn't. It was apparently what a lot of people were saying was in 2019, and a lot as a result at that time, a lot of people we got very close to this point with UP. I walked off the job, just walking off the show. Teachers have also noted this too. So with this job maker development. We are effectively increasing the number of live streams from 0 from weekly updates and sometimes twice a week. We upped it twice a week because of the strike, because of change in developments. Now, we are now increasing this to daily updates starting November 3rd for should a deal not be reached. So, the updates are getting up to daily. So, semi is not going to happen. It simply isn't going to go ahead. Unfortunately, in November as planned. Yes, we need UP staff for that. We'll be canceling our semi-formal because we need our UP staff for it. This is the first indication of just how serious things have gone. And this is now my 8th update. Your daily updates. It would be daily updates, and we'll be keeping track. We'll be including weekends too, so and because we would be closed, we're wondering what will happen from here. So students, we tried asking that question about the strike, what about the impending strike that we were about to face. A lot of time we were here, we're more worried about but we'll see. We may do another update tomorrow on this topic. We will watch developments closely. Yeah. This has been the most significant development that we just done today. We did not expect this to happen. We knew that this was inevitable, and we were right. So anybody that wants to leave a comment into the chat, or anybody wants to leave a comment into this video, we're good because we're leaving these videos up. Yeah. This is now critical at this point. We have not been here. Wondering if they're being literally that to avoid this. So I just want to say, hope everyone has a good day. And I hope everyone does have a good weekend. Probably may or may not attend. I don't know if I'm gonna attend Robert's stream. I probably will be hopping on later than normal. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'll be hopping. I'll be hopping on later. So I may be out for a while. So, yep. Let's say I am hauling a stream here soon. But let me get some more screen share up. So we making real screen share video. So that's all. Another update. Thanks for my what about my Wikipedia. Recently my accounts were locked out, so that's the result of that. Today's Friday, so there have been more developments. So and how long will this last? So I'm gonna hop off the stream now and hope to see you guys later at Robert's stream. So everyone have a good day and talk to you guys later. Bye. This is an significant development for today. See you guys on Monday with my regular update. Bye.